Yes, once again, several critical items have been ignored, and I would ask for the audience to refrain from their comments while the meeting's going on. The one that I'm really shocked at, I asked for a discussion on the BZA, concerns of the BZA chair, and letting her speak during this meeting. But apparently she's being forced to do so under public comments. That is just unprofessional and unacceptable. So that should be a separate section added because we need to discuss procedure and authorization for seeking advice, the lack of staff follow through, and also the lack of Mr. Burkholder in response to the board chair, and also the checklist pushback. That the board voted on and is receiving again pushback. But I would like to ask that those three be amended and added to the agenda.
Is there a second to the motion to amend? Is there a second to the motion to amend? The motion fails to amend. Secondly, I did respond to the BZA chair, and in addition to that, I'm not going to turn this meeting into a campaign event for Mr. Evans, and that's one of the reasons that I'm not going to amend the.
I have asked to discuss the issues with that the BZA is having, meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. This has nothing to do with an election or anything like that. This has to do with the proper administration of this township. And Mr. Burkholder is smirking right now that he hasn't gotten back to the BZA chair for weeks upon weeks upon weeks.
I sent an email.
And Mr. Burkholder, this is my time. It's real issue, especially when staff ignore it. I even provided a records request. The staff ignored that. Ms. Coutinho ignored that. These are serious issues that aren't being addressed, are just being ignored. And again, anybody can look up at the wall over there, the timeline of ignoring of the issue and all the crashes and all the injury that occurred because Mr. Burkholder, Mr. McKee didn't want to address what is required. And again, I had many other items that were needed and they won't allow it. And that is wrong. So it's not just me that is being ignored, but our other chair. And that is utterly unprofessional. And again, why are you hiding, Mr. Burkholder?
We will go to public comments. Does anyone would like to speak? You'll have 3 minutes.
Rachel Zelazny, 10141 Tollgate Road, Southwest. As chair of the BZA, I do want to raise an ongoing concern from our board. Our last meeting was June 25th, and here we are 8 weeks tomorrow without drafted meeting minutes. We've exchanged multiple emails, as you mentioned, about this without resolution. At the June 25th meeting, our board unanimously adopted a BZA process checklist to ensure meeting minutes and documents are completed in a timely and consistent manner. We adopt this procedure for 2 reasons. 1, to prevent future delays, mistakes, and the need to table cases. And 2, to ensure all records are properly documented in the event of an appeals to the courts. I emailed this checklist and procedures to everyone the next day, including all 3 of you. 4 weeks later, I finally received a response from the president, which in so many words stated that the office would not be doing it, which is concerning as the BZA acted unanimously and within its legal authority under the ORC 51913. Now, I do want to address a few points you raised in your email, Gary. The BZA is an independent quasi-judicial body, while zoning staff are employees of the township and report to the administrator if we had one, and trustees. When they are assigned to support the BZA, they are expected to follow the lawful procedures adopted by the BZA. Trustees do not have the authority to override or disregard those procedures unless they are unlawful, which ours are not. It was suggested that the checklist was adopted without zoning staff input. While staff input is always welcome, the BZA is not required to secure staff or trustees' approval to adopt its own internal procedures. Our authority is to ensure fair, timely, and consistent hearings, not wait for administrative approval. While the BZA bases its decision on the evidence presented at hearings, Members must also be responsibly prepared ahead of time. If applications and supporting materials are withheld until the last minute, it undermines our ability to conduct fair hearings and exposes the township to appeal risk if an application argues the board was not adequately prepared. As a reminder, township decisions must be made by a board of trustee acting as a body of 3, not a single trustee. Trustees may oversee staff, but no individual trustee has the authority to override a direct staff to ignore an adopted board procedure, whether it's for the BZA, Zoning Commission, or trustees. Therefore, if the office is not going to follow the BZA's checklist and provide our meeting minutes in a timely manner, then I request that you guys take a formal vote tonight in public session. That way there's accountability and clarity on whether employees are expected to follow the lawful procedures of the BZA or not. Thank you.
Phyllis Bundy, 10254 Tollgate Road Southwest. I just have one thing to say.
Sure.
When a trustee, a sitting trustee, infers that a person running for trustee, and that person is not here, I think it's in really poor taste. It was done tonight, and I think it's just beneath a trustee to do that. I mean, why would you infer that a trustee, a sitting trustee, and a running trustee are actually mates? This was said tonight.
I know.
Okay, it's just totally beneath you. I like all of you, you're all fine, and you all have your own opinions, but to say something like that is just totally beneath you. So please try me. I know everybody comes in here and we all say, oh, you know, we don't like what you're doing with this one and that one. I know that, but we are the community.
Yep.
But you're supposed to be representing us. So try not to get to that level again. It's just beneath.